Rapunzel was a beautiful child. She had long golden hair that shone like the sun. Her parents loved her dearly and took care of her every need. They lived in a small village, surrounded by green hills and sparkling streams. Rapunzel loved playing outside, chasing butterflies, and picking wildflowers. She had many friends in the village. They played together every day. Rapunzel's laughter echoed through the hills. The wicked witch took Rapunzel from her parents. She locked Rapunzel in a tall, lonely tower with no doors or stairs. The tower stood in the middle of a dark forest where wolves howled at night. Rapunzel felt scared and alone. She looked out the window, dreaming of freedom. She saw birds flying high in the sky. Rapunzel spent her days alone, reading books and looking out the window. She dreamed of freedom and adventure. She imagined herself riding horses and dancing at balls. But the witch's curse kept her trapped. She sang to herself, her voice echoing off the walls. A handsome prince heard Rapunzel's voice. He searched for the tower and found it hidden deep in the forest. He called out to Rapunzel, and she let down her hair. The prince climbed up and found Rapunzel waiting. The witch discovered the prince. She cut Rapunzel's hair and banished her to a desert. Rapunzel felt lost and scared. But the prince found her and promised to protect her. Rapunzel and the prince escaped the witch's curse. They fell deeply in love and got married. They lived in a beautiful castle with gardens and fountains. Rapunzel's hair grew back, longer and golden. Rapunzel and the prince lived happily ever after. They ruled the kingdom with kindness and wisdom. They had children and grandchildren. Rapunzel's story became a legend. The witch was once beautiful and kind. But her desire for eternal youth turned her heart wicked. She sought dark magic and lost her way. The prince's family welcomed Rapunzel with open arms. They loved her beauty and kindness. They celebrated her arrival with feasts and music. Rapunzel found a new home in the palace. She learned to rule with wisdom and compassion. She helped the poor and sick. The kingdom celebrated Rapunzel's freedom. They danced and feasted for days. Rapunzel and the prince rode through the streets, waving to the crowds. Rapunzel and the prince had beautiful children. They taught them kindness and wisdom. Their children grew up to be brave and just.